Minister, I've had several people contact me in relation to the increases in carbon tax on the foot of this debate tonight. So just to clarify, these carbon budgets are not to be confused with the upcoming increases in the carbon tax proposed by the government. And let me be clear, Sinn Féin will be opposing the increase in carbon tax. It's out of touch with the increase in the cost of living, as was said by your colleague just before me, that ordinary workers and families are having to endure. There are still many things that the government are doing that is actually increasing emissions and not reducing them. Data centres are still being added to the grid. This was a bad policy by the previous government that wanted to make Ireland the data capital of the world, but this plan gave no consideration to the impact that this would have on carbon emissions. The current government are standing idly by as the electricity that data centres are using could reach 30% of all the electricity used in the state by 2030. This government is great at making targets, but how many do they actually achieve? The answer is not many. And while we support the targets laid out in this document, I would not be very optimistic in the government achieving these. Sinn Féin will continue to hold the government to account. We will criticise, but we will also bring forward alternative solutions to help us achieve these targets in a fair and just way. For example, my colleague Darren O'Rourke brought forward the Hydrogen Strategy Bill in December, which called on government to prepare a comprehensive hydrogen strategy. Inaction from successive governments have left us lagging when it comes to the development of our offshore wind potential, and unfortunately we seem to be repeating the same mistake when it comes to green hydrogen. Sinn Féin have a plan to resolve this, and Sinn Féin in government would resolve this.